Artificial intelligence is moving faster than ever before, and three names keep coming up in conversations worldwide: ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and Gemini. They all promise intelligence, speed, and creativity, but what really sets them apart? Today, we'll dive deep into their origins, their strengths, their weaknesses, and what their future might look like. Buckle up, because this is the battle of the AI giants. Asterisk, let's start with ChatGPT. Created by OpenAI, ChatGPT officially launched to the public in late 2022. Almost overnight, it became a global sensation, attracting millions of users within weeks. But what makes it special? ChatGPT is based on a series of large language models, with GPT standing for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It has been trained on a huge dataset of internet textbooks, articles, websites, and more. The result? It can write essays, generate computer code, answer complex questions, and even role-play characters. Its main advantage is accessibility. It's integrated with Microsoft products like Word and Excel, it has mobile apps, and it powers countless third-party services. However, ChatGPT does have weaknesses. Sometimes it hallucinates information, meaning it can give you confident but incorrect answers. And because it relies heavily on text data, it's not as advanced in handling images or complex reasoning as some newer models. Asterisk. Now let's talk about DeepSeek. This is a model developed in China, and it's shaking up the AI landscape. Why? Because it's extremely efficient. While Western companies focus on massive, expensive AI systems, DeepSeek has been designed to run with fewer resources while still delivering powerful results. Reports suggest that DeepSeek models are highly optimized for reasoning tasks, advanced math, and even software development. One of its biggest appeals is cost. Running AI models requires huge amounts of computing power, which translates to millions of dollars in infrastructure. DeepSeek is showing the world that it can deliver competitive performance without such heavy expenses, making it a potential game-changer for businesses and governments who need AI at scale. The downside? Is still relatively new on the global stage, and it doesn't yet have the same level of ecosystem, user interface, or integrations that ChatGPT and Gemini enjoy. But make no mistake, DeepSeek is a rising challenger. Asterisk. Finally, we come to Gemini, built by Google DeepMind. Google is already a household name, and Gemini represents its most ambitious attempt to dominate the AI space. Gemini is not just a text-based chatbot. It's multimodal, which means it can process and understand not only text, but also images, graphs, and even complex data. For example, you could upload a chart or an image, and Gemini can analyze it alongside your text prompt. This makes Gemini incredibly powerful for research, education, and professional tasks. It's deeply connected to Google services, search, cloud computing, and productivity tools. And because DeepMind has years of experience in AI breakthroughs like AlphaGo, which beat the world champion in the game of Go, Gemini carries that same DNA of cutting-edge innovation. But Gemini isn't perfect either. Many users say it can feel more restricted, often prioritizing safety over creativity. And since it's part of the Google ecosystem, it may not always be as open and flexible as competitors. Asterisk. ChatGPT, OpenAI best for natural conversation, creativity, and accessibility. Integrated with Microsoft Office and available to millions worldwide. Weakness: occasional hallucinations and limited multimodal features. DeepSeek, China focused on efficiency, affordability, and raw performance in reasoning tasks. Great for large-scale deployment. Weakness: lacks the ecosystem and polish of Western competitors. Gemini, Google strong in multimodal reasoning, tightly linked with Google's tools, and backed by DeepMind's research legacy. Weakness: more restrictive and less user-friendly in creative tasks. Think of it like this. ChatGPT is your friendly assistant, always ready to help with writing or brainstorming. DeepSeek is the underdog engineer, focused on doing more with less. And Gemini? Gemini is the scientist, rigorous, data-driven, and deeply connected to the world's knowledge. Asterisk. So what does the future look like? Experts believe we're moving toward a world where no single AI dominates. Instead, each will serve different needs. ChatGPT for personal creativity, DeepSeek for cost-effective enterprise solutions, and Gemini for advanced research and professional tasks. Competition among them is good. It drives innovation and makes AI more powerful and more affordable for everyone. The real winner? Us, the users. Because the faster these AI giants compete, the better tools we get to solve problems, create art, and explore ideas. Asterisk. Asterisk, at the end of the day, choosing the best AI depends on what you need. Do you want an AI to brainstorm stories? ChatGPT is for you. Need efficient, large-scale solutions? DeepSeek might be the answer. Want deep integration with Google's tools? Gemini is the way to go. So, what's your pick? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of technology.